Disco. Disco. Hey, Mama. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Disco. Hi, baby girl. Hi. Oh, Mommy. Hi, beautiful, beautiful girl. What a greeting. Hi, baby. Hey, everybody. This is Amy with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. On Sunday afternoon, I am here with Disco. Disco was returned back to our organization yesterday after she went to a foster to adopt up in Jupiter. It was not a fit, not even close. Our girl just deserves the best. Oh my God, Mommy, you have not been walked, have you? She is fat. We got to get that weight off of you for sure, Mama. I'm going to stay focused on this video. Yes, Lisette. We've been saying this all along. It is no surprise when people have been asking us for updates on Disco continuously. 3 years we've had Disco under our organization. 3 years. We have loved her. We have done 2 surgeries on her back legs for her ACLs. She is the Bionic Dog by now. She is one beautiful, 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 beautiful dog. That's for sure. How are you? Did you miss us? I know you don't miss being boarded in a room, do you? You saw when I walked up to the door, she was right at the door and the bone antler was in her mouth, wagging and so happy. She just wanted to be touched and be with a person. Yeah, heartbreaking. Heartbreaking to say the least. Let down yet again by humanity. It is what it is. So she deserves the best. She deserves nothing but unconditional love. She deserves to be allowed on a bed and cuddle because that is her favorite thing. And for the entire time that she was in that foster home, she was never allowed to be on their bed and cuddle. She wasn't even allowed really in their bedroom. So she was allowed on their couch. You know, they worked long hours. We knew every time that we would check in, it was, how is it? Are you in love? She's like, I like her. I like her. You know right then and there. How could you not say that you are absolutely in love with this baby girl? Hi, Mama. What are you doing? What are you doing, sweet baby? So she was dropped off yesterday around 2-ish, maybe a little before. From the foster. I was not here to meet, and I asked our awesome volunteer Johnny to meet in the parking lot. Kathy assisted. I had booked a room at the La Quinta Hotel because I did not want her first night back to be just kind of dropped off and put in a room and left alone. So let's just say a huge thank you to our amazing volunteer Johnny. He's off the chart, like 1 in a million. He gave up his Saturday evening to go and spend the night at the La Quinta, and our organization paid for it. He took her to Hooters, and you went to the Brews Room, and you were hanging out, greeting everybody, huh? Hanging out with Johnny last night. And I understand you woke up at, what, 5:30 this morning because you decided you wanted to play with Johnny? I just saw Johnny and he was exhausted. He said she was so good, so sweet, so good and so loving and affectionate. But he dropped her off just a little bit ago. I know, Kelly Jo, unbelievably so mad. I know. But if we allowed that energy and focused, you know, on the anger and the disappointment, we can't continue our mission. We can't continue to focus what these dogs truly need. We don't want any of our rescues, excuse me, anywhere that they are not loved and adored. A very, very smart woman, Susan Ho, who's been a wonderful follower and supporter of ours. She sends emails, and my God, when she writes, she puts everything into perspective exactly. She's right on. You know, she said, don't let Disco stay there just because, you know, the woman doesn't want to be attacked on social media. It's not the right fit. She's better off coming back to you where she's loved by all your volunteers and where she will be focused on and find that forever loving home. And Susan, you are so, so right. As much as it kills us to see any of our dogs stuck in a room or in boarding, all I can tell you, her hips are great, her legs are great, she's perfect. All I can tell you is that our focus is on Disco, as it is on all of our rescues, to find forever homes for these babies. She's fat, and she needs to lose weight because it is not going to be good for her. So we're going to get you on a little diet, Mommy. Yes, we are. Good diet. You won't even know. You won't even know. You'll get carrots and green beans. Huh? Do you like blueberries? What do you think about blueberries, Disco? You don't look very excited. Will you look at this face and you tell me, this baby girl, she has to be the only pet in the house. That is her downside. But other than her having to be the only pet in the home, when I tell you how loving, affectionate, perfect she is. If you have a fenced-in yard, because she is a strong walker, but that does not mean when you walk her, if you are in control, she's fine. We all walk her. She loves car rides. I know I sound like a broken record, but this is a start. This is our new start. I know the ears, right? This is our new beginning for Disco. Let's start it off right with a positive attitude. She's getting all mad at me now. She doesn't like to be on camera, I don't think. Why are you turning away from me, Mommy? You're like, are we back at this again, Amy? Really? Are we back at this again? You know who's coming to see you today? Shelly and Keith are going to come and see you. Shelly and Keith are our amazing friends. They're our adopter of our Princess, our long timer we had for 5 years. They are we adore them. They broke the mold with Shelly and Keith. They're coming here all the way from Jupiter. They come and volunteer all the way from Jupiter, which is almost over an hour, really. And they work. They're busy. They have their own dog. But they make time to come here and spend time with our rescues, and they spend 3 to 4 hours at a time. So they should be here shortly, and they're going to stay till close today, which is 5 o'clock. And they're going to spend time with Disco and all of our dogs that are currently here. So while I'm on a positive, and I'm trying to stay focused for Disco, why she was returned, just go back from the beginning of the video and listen when I shut down. Like I said, the excuses just kept changing. At first it was, we brought Disco and delivered her to the home. I walked the property line, which was beautiful. I explained to her, your fence is not fenced. It's completely not safe for Disco. Disco can break out of here in 2 seconds. So that means that Disco had to remain on a leash at all times. I don't think they were too keen on that idea. We even had supporters offer to pay for a fence. We told them that and they declined. So there's nothing more we could do there. I know that they worked very long hours. I know that the walking was an issue for them. I think that after working, they didn't want to be bothered. And it's what you put into a dog. If a dog is not exercised and you're gone 10, 12 hours a day, what do you think you're going to have to deal with when you come home? You think you can just take the dog out to pee or poop, bring it back in the house, and just sit down on the couch and put your feet up? That dog requires love and exercise. Otherwise, they're going to go crazy. I mean, for a dog to sit alone like this, like she is right now on a couch for, 10, 12 hours, that's no life for a dog. Why even have a dog? She deserves better. She deserves so much better than that. So she cannot be, like I said, please don't ask me, are you sure? She cannot be in a home with another animal. No other animals with Disco. But she's great with, middle-aged, older children. She's great with little children. It's just her size we worry about. And she's great with people in general. There's no growl. There's no aggression. And she's happy to see every single person that walks in the door to greet her. Mama, Disco, hey, you're on video. You can't be doing that. That's not ladylike. That's not ladylike, Disco. Here. Like I stated, she loves her car rides. She loves to cuddle. She loves her person. She loves her walks. And if you had a fenced-in yard, just to let her run and do little zoomies for like 10, 15 minutes, that's all she requires. That's it. And in the house, and she's chill. She wants to sleep with you. She wants to cuddle with you. She just wants to be by her person. Right, Disco? Disco. You're giving me the sad eyes. I don't like it. I don't like it, Mama. No, I want happy face. You're going to be happy when Shelly and Keith get here, aren't you? You don't want to be in this room. Do you see what being alone in the room already started to do to her? And this is why we're doing this video. Because we don't want her to sit and become depressed and withdrawn and set her back. So please, we definitely are reaching out to all of you, as we have for 3 years. Now I'm going to say I'm going to add to this, which is going to make it even worse. So, beside Disco being returned, you know Disco right now is currently in Albert's room because Albert was in the 24-hour hospital. I just put up a post that Albert is being released today. He got clear. They believe they got everything out, repeated radiographs, so Albert's going to be released today, and he will hopefully go to Tiffany's for the remainder of the weekend and come back here tomorrow sometime. And Disco is here. We have Vian in this room over here on the other side of this wall. On the other side of this wall, we have Mommy Godiva and her puppy Gage. In the room down the hall, which is our last room, we have Mommy Xena. Okay, so with all that being said, this hospital, which we have known, we just didn't know when, we just got the email that the entire hospital is going under renovations. We are losing every room upstairs. We have no more rooms. So this room that Disco's laying in, which is Albert's, is going to be gone. Vian is losing his room, Mommy Godiva, Engage, and Mommy Xena. There are no more rooms in this hospital for our rescues. They're going to be under renovations. I don't know how long it will take. The entire hospital is being basically demoed, and they're going to still try to work. I don't know how they're going to do it. The entire upstairs is, and then they're going to work on the downstairs. So we're losing everything. I don't know. I know. Oh my God is right. I don't know what we're going to do with our big dogs. We don't have fosters. We don't have any potential adopters, which is why we have been kind of at a standstill and not pulling and taking in any larger dogs for a while. I mean, we took in Wade. Apollo got adopted recently, but we're really holding back on taking in any large dogs because we don't have the space. And sadly, we don't have really hardly any offers to foster here in Florida. Without fosters, we're stuck. We can't save anymore. So right now we have 3 weeks. Susie, we actually went with our realtor, and we went all over Hollywood. We looked for homes to actually rent, hoping actually to purchase and turn into a rescue house. Unfortunately, that is against the law. You cannot purchase a home in a residential area and turn it into a rescue home. It is not, it's against code. So we cannot purchase in Hollywood, anywhere for that matter, as in a residential area. They're saying that we cannot run a rescue out of a home in a residential area. So we are desperate. We've asked in the past over the years, I don't know if anybody owns a property. I don't know if anybody knows anybody that has any kind of a commercial property that we could turn into a rescue base for our organization. We're going to start the process. We only have 3 weeks to find something that we could find that's commercially zoned, where we could actually run a rescue out of that area. Davy also, we are not allowed to buy a residential home and turn that into a rescue house either, Shannon. We've already checked it out. So right now we're looking into boarding facilities that offer large suites. The really shitty part about the boarding facilities is that if a dog, these boarding facilities are doggy play groups and daycares, and they offer all the amenities of pools and, you know, this is a dog in front of you. This is Disco. She's not dog friendly. So she's going to be in her suite, and our volunteers are not going to be in and out like we are here. It's further out that we're looking at is in Davie. And so they'll get taken out, but they're not going to have to, play group. They can't be in play group with other animals. So, and they're very, 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 very costly. I don't know what kind of a deal we can get. We're going to start seriously. I've made a few calls, but a little panicky. I'm definitely not going to get stressed out and make myself sick over it. Can't afford to. But we need to find, definitely fosters would be ideal. If we could find a foster for Disco. Godiva's killing us with Gage in that room, and Van. And then, of course, we have Xena and Albert. So, and these are dogs that are large. And, we know Disco cannot be with any other dogs. We know Albert cannot be with any other dogs either, dogs or cats. So, I don't know. I don't know, guys. We have got a lot to think about, and we don't have much time to do so. So, I don't know. There's a lot of people on this page. I'm just throwing it out there because it's not for us. It's really for the mission. It's for the dogs. Maybe there's somebody out there that has a property. Maybe, you know somebody that could donate or allow us to have our rescue in a commercially zoned property. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling at the moment. So I wanted to bring you all up to speed and basically, first of all, let you know that Disco's back. And we are losing our rooms. So Disco, let her sleep. She's going to leave my bag. Stay there, Mama. Disco, which is Albert's room, by the way. Mommy Godiva, who's on top of the couch, and there's little Gage down there. Hi, babies. What are you doing? Are you kidding me? Look at him. He's like eating a wall. Are you eating the wall? Get in there. What are you doing? Did I just see you trying to eat a wall? You are. Give me. See, this is what I'm saying. You better not. I'm going to have to put a barrier over there. Mommy, you need to watch your baby. Yes, he was just chewing on the wall. Gage. Ow. Here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Such a brat. You're such. Here. What's this? Here. Ready? Stay, Mama. Familiar faces, worn out spaces. I gotta go fix that wall. Yep, that's it for you, Gage. Gonna cover that. So we're losing this room here. Mommy Godiva and Puppy Gage. And then, of course, in here we have all our storage stuff. Plus we have a storage unit that we pay for every month. And this is our food and our bedding. Miscellaneous treats, toys. You can see toys, it's labeled, blankets, belly bands. And over here we have all our harnesses and our leashes and our doggy clothes and whatever. This is a room off of Van's room. So we're losing all of this. And our storage room that we're already spending $75 a month is already full. And then we have, hi Van. Van, look up. Hey bud. Hi. And then this is Van's room that used to be Disco's room. So we're losing this room. Albert's not here, guys. Albert's at the 24-hour animal hospital. And his bill was over $2,000 because he ate something. So this is the living room that we're losing. They're going to be renovating and tearing all of this down. So this is going to be gone. And then in here is the other room. Hi, baby girl. Xena. Let me shut the radio off. Hold on, Mommy. To shut the radio for copyrights. Hi. Now I'm here with Xena, who's in this room. This room is going to be completely gone in 3 weeks. So we're losing every single room that we've used for so many dogs. What's this? Ready? Get it. Oh, come on. Mommy, you love this. Here, Xena. Xena. Get it, Mommy. Get it, get it, get it. Her nipples. Oh, boy. Let me see. Come here. Let me check your nipples. We have to do warm compresses on Mommy Xena because they are, as you can see, we need to make sure she doesn't get mastitis. So sit, Mama. Can you sit for me, Xenie? Do you love stretching when let me see. This is what she does. She rolls over for me. And then normally I take the, I'm going to do it as soon as I sign off. I get the towel, and I run it under super, super hot water, wring it out, and then I sit with her and just kind of compress the nipples to try to keep, they do look better than yesterday, actually. So just to try to, so they don't get hard, and that's called mastitis, where then they would have to go in for surgery and cut this open. So as I was saying, back to, this is Mommy Xena that we picked up in Miami with her 3 little 1-pound puppies. Lived outside her whole life, 3 years, 4 years. God knows how many litters she's had. We took her son from a previous litter of hers and the daddy of her puppies, King, who got adopted. And now we have this beautiful soul, this sweet, perfect angel right here, who is 25 pounds, and that's with these nipples, so you can imagine. Amazing, nothing but love and just perfection. She's not destructive. She doesn't potty in this room, which I can't believe it considering she lived outside. And she's only known 90+ degree weathers, storms, hurricanes by herself. I know, Mommy. I know. You're such a good, sweet angel baby. You are the best angel baby ever. Yes, you are, Xena. Oh, I am trying so hard, Ciara, with putting our thinking caps on and trying so desperately to figure something out, because these dogs are going to have to go into boarding, which is a kennel environment. We're trying to find the best setup. I know it's going to be costly. We all know how costly, and you're talking every day. Imagine, you know, Disco's been with us for 3 years. Albert's been with us for 3 years. Tiffany's only started taking Albert home pretty recently on weekends. So, you know, all that money, you're talking every single night that they're in boarding. It's just going to suck everything we have. And it's not going to allow us to save like we normally save. And we just have to stay focused on finding the existing dogs that we have currently, forever homes or fosters. I don't know. Yes, a bodice share. Yes. So, you know, I don't know what the answer is, but we're going to have to figure it out. It just sucks because it's putting us at a halt as far as who we can save. If anybody has any ideas how to help, you can send us an email. When I shut this down, I'm going to put the email address and I'm going to put the phone number. This is Amy. I am the founder and president of this organization. I started it 7 years ago. We're at almost 4,000 dogs' lives saved. Some of the worst, horrific cases you'd ever see if you followed us. We always go for that dog that nobody else wants. And it just scares me because of our resources now, when we're losing our space and we don't have our own facility. You know, we can't continue to take dogs in like we have in the past without that space. So if you have any ideas, if you know anybody, just reach out to us. It is 877-506-8100. And then the email, which I'll also post when I shut down, is 100+ PLUS abandoneddogs@gmail.com. If you have any ideas, you know, please send us an email. If you can offer any assistance, I don't know, maybe we should do like put up a post with a live video, you know, maybe sponsor a dog. Maybe somebody can cover each dog's boarding. I don't know if it's even possible. I don't know what people have, if they can. What does it say? Yeah, so, you know, maybe if we do like each person sponsors a dog for their boarding because we have to move them, that will at least allow us, if we don't come up with right away our own facility or place, and we have to board and pay such high prices, then maybe, you know, if people sponsor, then we can, without sucking all of our rescue donation money, maybe we can continue to save on a, you know, a smaller scale, but of course we're going to continue to save. We're never going to stop saving. It's just going to be smaller scale. As you all know, the little dogs, they go quick. We've never been a little dog rescue. We've never been a breed-specific rescue. We never will be. I don't know, Meredith. I'm going to be researching and speaking. I put a few calls and I'm waiting to have, I'm going to have to meet with them. I don't want to do it over the phone. Walk the properties and see, you know, an average I'm guessing is about $50 to $70 per night. So when you're talking 50 to 70 per night times 7, and then you do that times 4, that's what you're looking at a month. That's a lot of money, a lot. But that's per dog. So with all of that adding up, as of right now, just here at the Imperial Point VCA, come here, Xena, come here. Come here. Come here, baby girl. As of right now at the VCA Imperial Point Animal Hospital, our boarding bill here is $2,500 to $3,000 a month for the dogs that that's like an average of 10 dogs here a day. So $2,500 to $3,000 a month is just boarding. That is no medical, no vetting, nothing. That is just boarding alone. So that's why we thought if we would purchase a home, turn it into a rescue house, but unfortunately they're not letting us in a residential area. So we have to start looking for residential building that will allow us. I know, baby. I know. So anyways, that's pretty much the update. I'm going to go spend time. I'm just all over the place right now, trying to stay focused. It's a lot on our plate. And I'm going to take little Xena out for a walk, and then I'm going to give her some compresses on her nippies. Yeah, your nipples need some warm compresses, and she loves it. She really enjoys this. But this is what rescue, this is it right here in my hand. This is what it's all about. This is rescue. This is not your perfect little pretty foofy puppy. You know, it's like everybody wants a little foofy puppy. No, this is a dog in front of me with the most beautiful, sweet, soulful eyes and heart and soul that has had a horrific life living on dirt in high temperatures in the heat with no relief. No water was visible, no food was visible, puppies in dirt, born outside, 1 pound puppies. And this is what we are up against. And so we took this beautiful soul into our rescue. And we're desperately trying to find her a home or a foster. I don't want to put her in boarding. There's got to be somebody out there for you. Yes, there has to be. Can you come over? Can you come over here in my lap? Come here. Come here, Mommy. Come here. You want to come here? Where are you? I can't see you. Come here. Come here. That's my girl. Sit. Can you sit? Can you sit? You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful, Mommy. Can I have kisses? Thank you. Thank you. I love you too. I love you. You're so pretty. All right, and I'm going to go walk. I'm going to go spend time with the babies. Honey, before I shut down, Honey is still at LVS. She's doing really well. They're going to just keep her one more night tonight just because the hospital here that I'm at right now talking about closes at 5 and they don't come back till 8 in the morning. So I'm not comfortable removing her from that 24-hour care. And we've paid over $3,000 up till now for her. So I'm not going to, for one more night, the longest night, which is Sunday night, pull her out of there and stick her in a kennel here to be alone. I'd rather her stay there one more night and then I'll pick her up tomorrow. And that's my plan for Honey. I'm going to go do warm compresses on Xena. Take her for a walk. What's this? Livia and Larry, the two littles, are here. I'm going to take them out too. They're getting spayed and neutered tomorrow here. Again, Disco is back. She's in the room. Van is here. Mommy Godiva's still here with her puppy. That's another freaking nightmare because the thought of pulling Gage, her last puppy, away from her is just going to be freaking horrible. Horrible. I can't even think about it because she's going to lose her mind. She loves him so much. Little Pookie that's here, the little senior poodle that's 3 pounds. Sweet as can be, full of arthritis. Oh, that's who's barking. I got to go get her. I got to take her out. She's going to foster today with Christy. All right, guys, if you can help, please, please don't forget us because we're kind of in a turmoil right now. We need your help more than ever, your support more than ever. This is Amy, 100 plus, Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. We need your help. Figure out a plan. If anybody knows anybody, any kind of a commercial building or property or something, please reach out to us. All that you're asking right now, I see people asking about different dogs, Albert, Disco. When I shut down, start the video from the beginning, you will hear every single thing. Disco is in the beginning of this video. I don't believe I left anybody out, but also remember we have quite a few dogs that are still in foster and we're so grateful for them. So they're in foster, and that means that we cover medical, but they save us so much. First of all, the dog's being loved in a home environment and not sucking up all of our donation money. Like I said, $50 to $70 per day we're looking at for these dogs to be boarded. Give me that, yes. And we're losing all of our space here at the Imperial Point BC Animal Hospital. And when they do start renovating, they're not going to ever have these rooms again. It's just going to be kennel, 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 kennel. So we're going to have no rooms. And these dogs, they love their rooms. I hate these dogs in kennels. Disco, Van, Albert cannot be in a kennel. It's going to be awful. No. 100 plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. This is Amy signing off.